Welcome to Mug. This is Mug talking, and today let's talk a little bit here about the PQs that happened this weekend. And as I do all week, I'm going to show list that is different and we can see here a Sabine yellow with Nabat village. So yeah, we have this, and I'm going to show list that is different, list that won some PQs that is not that different, but it's good to see they're winning. And as we can see here, we have more Yodas winning PQs than Han Solo. Have only one Han Solo blue here, two Yodas, two Sabines. Really different than to the other weekends, right? Look at this. But yeah, let's start here with the Sabine Nabat village for sure. This is really different. I played Sabine Yellow in the top 8. In PQ that I made top 8, but it's so different than this list. Like, I don't play with this Bubble Freak, I don't play with this V-Wing, I don't play with this R2. It's really different. This had Hot Shot. He's playing with this droids here because you can use Bubble Freak to attack for 4. He can attack for 3 with BD1. Looks good. We have Sanction Assured that is good because I have a bunch of cost 1 units, so he's probably going to have Coordinate in turn 2. So you just can play Sanction Assured and capture something. So we have Stolen here, that is a card that is really difficult to defeat it. We have one Darksaber to play in Sabine for sure. Really interesting this list. I might try here in the channel for sure. Here we have a PQ winner that is a Palpatine yellow. We don't see too much Palpatine yellow. The meta is really weird for him, I think. We still have a bunch of Sabines, still have a bunch of Agro decks, and it's kind of hard for Palpatine, but this one won a PQ. I don't think we have too much to say here. We don't have too many differences. From Legends of the Force, we have the Legacy run for sure that is really good in Palpatine. We already saw this card in Admiral Troll Yellow, but in Palpatine is good too because you can just play Sacrifice, then you can do 6 damage plus 1 of the Palpatine's abilities. So with 7 damage, you draw a card. Looks really good. We have this Contracted Hunter to enter for cost 3 for ambush. Probably will defeat something. He's not going to die, but he's going to die in the regroup phase. So you're just going to sacrifice him with the Emperor's Palpatine's ability to draw a card and do 1 more damage. So yeah, pure Palpatine yellow here. Really good. Congratulations for your result. Here we have the Mandalorian Data Vault. I played here in the channel, I think, with the Mandalorian. Yeah, I played with Mandalorian Data Vault, and this one made the top 8. We have some differences here for the list that I played. I think we don't have Strike True. We don't have this Qui-Gon Jinn and U-Wing, I think, in that list. Grogu too. Looks good. I like Strike True here because we're probably going to have units with pilots. So if we have like this Falcon with the Chewbacca, is already 7 power. So if you use Strike True, we can defeat a leader, you know, like all of the leaders from that can deploy at 6 too. We have some that is for 8 HP, but it's not that good. So most of them is 7 HP. So yeah, looks interesting. Looks really good here. I will test this version too. So here we have Kira ECL. I like Kira. We know that Kira Data Vault was one of the best decks in the set 4, and now that the meta changed, Kira is not that good anymore. I think Han Solo 2 Blue just I would not say demolish Kira, but it's you can do so more value with your Kedimuni, with your cards. Then it's kind of hard for Kira, and we don't see Kira too much in this meta. But now we saw top 4 here with ECL, not Kira Data Vault, is ECL. That's why we're running 3 Darth Vaders here, because we can just play this with ambush defeat units, which is really good. We still have time intervention for more if we already use the ECL. We can do more stuffs here because we have like this Tyrant attack that is a 5/5 ambush if your opponent have a force unit. So against Han Solo 2 Blue is good because you can defeat something without even using ECL. So you can keep ECL for the next turn to play Darth Vader, and we still have more ambush with Darth Vader Green, Maul, and for the late game, all of the late game like Devastator, Avenger, Reinforcement Walker looks good. I will test this one too for sure. Here we have Paris PQ winner Anakin Blue with the Force. This looks a lot. We can just print this deck list and trade the Anakin for Han Solo 2 Blue. Is this like we can do that? I think Marin is a card that we don't see too much in Han Solo 2, but we can play with it. I think Marin is better with Anakin because it's a 4/5, you know, because we can use the ability. So he's a 4/5 could be a 6/5 if you discard a card from your hand. So that's why it's better in Anakin than in the Han Solo too. But looks good. This runs with 2 pillars in the main deck in 1 and sideboard. Amazing. We have 3 original Governor. I think in this meta, I like Governor. I play the Galactic Championship with 3 original Governor in the sideboard of my Mod 1000 because against decks that have like ECL with Vader is really good in the turn with 5 resources. You just play Governor, say Darth Vader, and Mod 1000 can like control the ground, control the board really easy to the turn 4, turn 5. So you can just do that, and maybe opponent can't defeat original Governor, and maybe he's keeping that Darth Vader to use with ECL, so I like this card. And we still have more other cards that we can say here, like Kiadi, a bunch of other cards. So yeah. Here we have, in the same PQ, in the Paris, in the top 8, we have this Han Solo Data Vault. I choose this one because Han Solo is kind of dead right now in this meta, and we saw now not just one, we saw 2, I will show the other list after this one, that made top 8 in PQs this weekend, which is cool. I think Han Solo is kind of dead due of the force roll, due of this hand disruption thing, because Han Solo needs to use the ability, so you already miss this card from your hand, and maybe you're going to use turn 1 to play like a cost 3 unit, then in the turn 4 with 5 resources you're going to use again to deploy Han Solo. So it's really bad, and most of the time you want to play a cost 7 unit in the turn of deploy. Maybe it's the only card that you have in hand, so your opponent just go first row, you need to discard a card, so or you just need to keep a cost 1, cost 2 to don't die for first row, you know. It's really weird, I think. But congratulations for this result. This looks a lot like that Mandalorian Data Vault, but this one is with less pilots. And we have more ground units here too. We have Kylo Ren back, Qui-Gon Jinn, Han Solo, Rados, because we can play those cards in the turn 4 with Han Solo, right? Looks good. Actually, you can play this earlier if you play Resupply, right? Looks really interesting. Here, we have this Wichita. I don't know how to say this, sorry. We have 57 players and a bunch of different decks, right? And let's talk here about this Rose Tico yellow. We saw last weekend, the last one, we saw Rose Tico with Nabat Village. This one is different. This one is with the 3rd HP base. So you have the second mulligan. But it looks the same deck here. I don't know if that runs with Cunning, but yeah, the main thing here is you can play like Fireball turn 1, defeat a 2/3. Fireball will not be defeated in the next in the regroup phase because you can heal with Rose Tico, which is good. We can do a bunch of damage in space units, and because we have pilots, so if you play like Fireball, you can play like Han Solo turn 2, do 5 damage in some for just 5 damage in the base, then heal again. You can do a bunch of things. You can play this 3/5, then it's 3/4 actually, then attack in the next turn, then you can heal again with Rose Tico. We have the Sentinel that you can heal with Rose Tico, so looks good. I still need to test this Rose Tico L that we see more and more now. It's the second top 8 in PQs, which is amazing. Here we have another Han Solo Data Vault. I think this version will have more ground units. I think we have Echo Base Defender, we have Gangi, we have Depa Balaba, we have, I think that one that doesn't have the home one, I think. But yeah, another Han Solo green Data Vaults. We've seen more and more Han Solos now. We saw the Han Solo blue with the Force too that made some top 8s, which is cool. We've seen Han Solo, maybe it's not that anymore. Like the meta changing, and now he's not that anymore. We have here Kazuda Red. It's not like it's not a different deck. We already saw a bunch of Kazuda's Red, but it's still not a common deck, I think. We're not seeing Kazuda Red in a bunch of top 8. So here we have, this is a pure Kazuda Red. I don't think we have too much to say here. We have some lists that runs with Tarkin Cell. I like with Tarkin Cell, but this one don't. And this one have Red Tree. There's a card that it's funny because I played with the, I think it was it's not Kazuda, Cocast is Rad. And I play in Carabas, and I record a video here for the channel. And that list runs, I think, with 3 red trees and like 3 or 4 players in the video. And when I was testing, they were kind of confused where I did that damage, why I have +1 damage. And I say, oh, it's the red tree, because this is a set 1 card that is not being played at all. So most of the new players don't even know what this card does. So that's interesting. But this red tree played a lot in Sabine, ECL, and set 1 and 2. Here we have Grand Admiral Troll Yellow once again here in the top 4 of a PQ. This one is different than the other one that I posted in the last weekend. We have actually the only thing that is different here, I think it's Darth Vader and this Chi and Flurry, right? I think all of the other cards we had on that list. I think so. Maybe Hot Shot, I don't remember the Hot Shot. And I think in that one we have Anakin in the main deck with Bamboozle. Yeah. This one, so yeah, with Chin Flurry we can play Chin Haru with Ambush, we can play Thousand Assassin with Ambush, so you can do like 4 damage and something, -3/-3 to something else, or you can just do -3/-3 in a leader, defeated with the 4 damage of 1000, which is good. I really think this Chin Flurry can work a lot here because you have a bunch of force units. You can play with Darth Vader for sure, so you can defeat 2 units with 7 resources, or you can even do with the Sun, taking for 8 with 8 resources, right? I might try this one with Chin Flurry for sure. And here we have in the finalist Iden, but it's not that about. This is Iden double blue, double vigilance. And it's kind of weird to see a list of Iden that don't goes here down with a bunch of cards because it's not that about, you know. This one's with 3 Annihilators in the main deck. Just insane. We have here Dr. Purse to draw cards, 2 restock, so I think he's maybe expecting mirror match like against Hard Control. We have a bunch of removals like Crushing Blow, Equalize. It's not a can be a removal because you can fit something, but it's more like -2/-2. We have Merciless Contest, Power of the Dark Side. Here's going to be the same thing because I think the only unit that he's going to trigger Merciless Contest in the early game is Dr. Persian, but I don't think he's going to use it if you have Persian there. I don't know. Feather Dragon, Takedown, Vigilance, Vanquish, No Glory, a bunch of removals. Rivals, 3 Rivals Fall, 3 Snoke, 3 Laser Blast, 3 Avengers, 2 Nebula Needs. So we have like 5 Super Laser Blast, 5 Board Wipes, and 3 Annihilators. I'm probably going to test this one. Looks up, I don't know, like the good thing here is that you can play Vigilance for 4, so maybe this fixes the match against Sabine. You don't have the +3 HP of Data Vault, but your deck is more consistent, and you can play Vigilance for 4. So I will test this one. And here, the picky winner of this Wichita, I don't know, is the Yoda Red. I love this deck. I think this deck is one of the most fun decks that we have right now, like with this Ray combo here. I love this deck. You can play My Only Hope in turn 4 to bring Luke. You can use it in turn 3 to bring Obi-Wan or Mace Window. You can do a bunch of things with this deck. I love it. Congratulations for your result. We have 3 Great Dragons here. We can use My Only Hope to bring this Great Dragon for the last 2. Really, really good. So yeah, let's continue here now for another PQ in Oslo. Obi-Wan double blue here. This is really, really different. I think we never saw this before. This run with the Legend of the Force cards, we have Doom and we have Owen, we have Doom, we have Yaddle, we have Ezra. I think it is just this, right? Yeah, I think it is. This is from Jump to Light Speed. I like Hondo because you can move the upgrades. You can like take a shield from your opponent. You can pick experience token for your opponent or other upgrades. Looks good. I'm probably going to test this one for sure. I don't know why he's running. Oh, maybe because he's running 2 of these and 2 of this. Maybe 3 Owen is better, but maybe he wants to play both in the same turn because Owen is unique. I don't know. I think Owen's better. I know that it's a 0-3, not 0-4, but we'll have this one defeated to trigger the force, so it's better than the Moisture Farmer. But for sure, have to be a reason to play 2-2. Congratulations for your result. I probably will test this one and record here a video for the channel. Let's go to the next one. We have the Supreme Leader Snoke Gray. We call Gray here in Brazil. This is the main deck is literally the same 50 cards of the top 8 that made a play that made top 8 here in Brazil in the Meruro Planetary Qualifier that I played there. I bubbled. I was the 9th place with my Sabine Yellow, and it's the same main deck. He just changed the sideboard, so it's interesting to see like a Brazilian deck, a Brazilian play like played with made top 8, I recorded a video, and some other guy played with this deck, and then PQ and made top 8 is kind of... It's fun to see this, you know? Congratulations for the result. This deck is really, really good. For sure it's not a tier ass. I don't even know if it's a tier 1, but it's a deck that most of the players don't know how to play against. Don't expect the strength of this deck. So yeah, congratulations for your result, man. So here we have a Planetary Qualifier limited. So we don't have the decks here because it's like they build in the there, like they don't up the deck list. So as you can see in other limited, another PQ limited, Mother 1000 looks like the best leader for limited. We have here 2 Snokes. We have Ahsoka. Ahsoka is good because it gives sentinels for your units. I don't know if you're here in Brazil, we're going to have the Planetary Qualifier limited, but if you're going to play, 1000 looks like a good leader. And here we have Darth Vader Data Vault. They made top 4 in Kuraopolis. I don't know how to say that. By Mobius One, a friend of mine already recorded videos here for my channel, video for his channel. And in this video specifically, he said, I asked for him, like, what is the leader that you like the most? And he said that he's playing a lot with Darth Vader Data Vault, and he did make top 4 with the deck. So I don't think we have too much to say here. This is a pure Darth Vader Data Vault. I think we have some difference like the Agent Kalos, maybe. I think I never saw this card in this deck before, but looks good. Like, the fit something draw card gives a bunch of value. We have Aether Brother now for the new set, so it's a good card because it's a 5/7 ambush for 6. We have Grand Inquisitor 2 Force Rolls. Looks interesting. I will test this list for sure. I can't see how many Devastator here, but maybe 1 or 2, right? Yeah, and I have here in the description the link that I have for this video that I recorded with him and the Galactic Championship. We talk. He proved like some Brazilian treats that I brought there, and we talk a lot about Star Wars Unlimited. So if you want to see, we have the link here in the description. We have here another Obi-Wan, but this is with ECL. It's not the blue one. Different too. We have a bunch of cards that we don't see being played at all, like General Recon, Obi-Wan's Adder Sprite. I think it's just this 2. Like the other cards, we can say that we saw being played. Yeah, we have Sauvage here to bring back maybe Sabines Masterpiece. We have Lolita to play again. Looks interesting. We have 3 Pop of the Dark Side because we can trigger Anakin Skywalker. So yeah, we can pay 5 for Pop of the Dark Side. Then the next turn we could just play Anakin Skywalker. Then give -3, -3 here, -3, -3 there, or -6, -6. Looks good. I still need to test Obi-Wan too. And I think this is it. This is all of the different lists that we have here for this weekend. Maybe we'll have some Cat Banes with that aggro version. I played a showdown, made top 8 yesterday with a Cat Bane aggro version that will have like a bunch of cost 1 units, and maybe I will record a video for the channel too. So what do you guys think about all of these lists? Say here in the comment, and see you in the next video.